World is a really f***ed up place right now. Dictator Putin meets with dictator Kim Jong-un. China wants to invade Taiwan, Israel, Hamas war, new military bill in US, and war in Ukraine is far from over. An assassination attempt on Trump. Damn. Every day there are new events that could lead to a global conflict. It seems like world that we know is hanging by a thread. That's why all eyes are on the upcoming US election that could determine the future of the whole human civilization. A lot of the world's global processes depend on US policy. At this point, all Democrats could do. Joe Biden, who definitely lost the first debate by simply being Joe Biden. Welcome to Influensea channel, and today we're gonna talk about US presidential election debate. But before that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and press the like button. Both teams have spent the past weeks working to fine-tune their message on a wide array of issues, from the economy to foreign affairs to their rivals' fitness for office. And each has found themselves distracted in some way, Trump by the criminal trial that consumed his spring, and Biden by a stretch of intensive overseas travel and a painful legal saga for his family. Biden and Trump faced off previously for two debates in September and October during the 2020 presidential election, where they famously engaged in harsh attacks on each other. Trump repeatedly insulted Biden's intelligence, while Biden called Trump the worst president America's ever had. For this campaign, Biden has been focused on ways to hold Trump accountable on the debate stage, mirroring the broader political strategy that his White House and campaign have been deploying for months. The president has gotten increasingly punchier in recent remarks about Trump and plans to carry that theme through to the debate. One Biden campaign official said. Trump, meanwhile, is aiming to assure voters he can be a steadier and more effective leader than his successor, despite the legal issues swirling around him and a deeply divisive approach to politics. Some of his debate prep has focused less on policy but on rhetoric. Trump has previously struggled with policy debates, instead preferring to meander and generalize, especially without a teleprompter. He's also been quick to show aggression in past debates, including speaking over his opponents and attacking the moderators, moves that stuck with viewers in the months that followed.
Make sure you, in fact, let people know you're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question.
Why would you answer that
because
question?
the question is,
radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
Who's
on your list?
Right.
Gentlemen.
What do we already know about camp's preparations? To get ready, Biden is gathering trusted aides this week and next at Camp David, the mountainside presidential retreat, for several days of intensive discussion and preparation. The secluded complex of rustic lodges that Maryland has in the past helped Biden focus and his team ahead of important moments such as State of the Union speeches. The preparations are expected to progress over a series of days, evolving from informal discussions about topics, questions, and potential responses, and culminating in more formal 90-minute mock debates. The White House is preserving the possibility that the president and his team could travel to Atlanta directly from Camp David, depending on how much practice remains. Trump, meanwhile, has deployed the help of some of his top contenders for vice president, as well as senators, policy experts, and outside allies to help brief him ahead of next week's debate. In recent weeks, Trump has participated in roughly a dozen of these private meetings, dubbed as informal policy discussions by his campaign, sources familiar with the sessions told CNN. The subjects of the meetings have ranged from sharpening his messaging on the economy, the border, and crime, to his views on abortion, the wars in the Middle East and Ukraine, and how to best frame his May 30th conviction on 34 counts of business fraud. Regarding the mock debate, none of Trump's sessions so far have included mock debates or role-playing, something the Trump campaign currently has no plans for the former president to engage in. A departure from 2020, when Trump faced off behind closed doors with former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie standing in for Biden. On the Biden side, casting for a Trump stand-in this year remains open, with an expectation that Biden's personal lawyer Bob Bauer, who stood in for Trump 4 years ago, could easily reprise his role, let's talk about how Trump was lucky enough to not get hit by the bullet, and this could be his winning point also. The incident occurred at a Pennsylvania rally where a young local man, Thomas Matthew Crooks, allegedly attempted an assassination on the former president. Crooks, armed with a semi-automatic AR-15 rifle, was killed by a Secret Service sniper, while Trump was rushed off stage with a gunshot wound to the ear. This shocking event, leaving one audience member dead and 2 others wounded, might propel Trump to total victory in the upcoming election as it garners significant sympathy and attention. Oh well.
Many men wish death upon me.
As you can see, both candidates were really serious about the upcoming debate. But health condition of Joe played a crucial part. Old Joe can't even correctly name Ukraine's president. That's why I'm encouraging you to at least watch the debate and choose your candidate wisely. Make sure you click like button and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, bye.